Welcome back, Stardew Valley, episode 8, and I have a surprise this time. I've installed the Pacifist Valley mod, and we're going to check it out today, which means quite a few things, but I'll get into them in a moment. Let's see, weather report. No rain tomorrow, fortune teller, bad luck, that's okay. Living off the land. Okay, get your hands on a fishing pole. No, you know what, I'm just gonna ignore this. See ya. Okay, so... no litter, a small harvest. Let's take the watering can. Hello, Nooch. Who's a good boy? Have some water. Yeah, so, about Pacifist Valley. What it means is a few things. First of all, and I guess most importantly, we're going to be able to interact in a peaceful manner with some monsters, which is going to be fun. Secondly, it's going to allow us to be able to wait, let me see what I want to sell. Only the high quality dandelion, I think. And then, before we start watering, let's see if we can craft another round of seeds. Oh yeah, we definitely have enough. Let's do 2. I believe we have enough for that. Enough energy, I should say. So yeah, we're going to be able to get some more resources easily, right? Resources that usually have to do with mining. And a commenter in one of the previous episodes made a pretty good point about that. So my initial worry with all this, wait, I think we can craft another round actually. If we just, you know, till some more spots that happen to restart. So let me go do that. A commenter made a good point, which is considering that a lot of the monsters in the caves are likely not even able to, like, you know, do anything meaningful with some of those resources, like, you know, rocks and ore and stuff like that. It's safe to assume that they don't have a lot of value for them, and it wouldn't hurt them if we picked those up, right? If we mine them and pick those up. But just for the sake of, you know, a little bit to emulate or to simulate a bit of, you know, consideration to them still, the idea would be that if we see a monster standing relatively close to a resource, then we just leave it alone, right? Because we assume that maybe the monster is in one way or another attached to that resource. Whereas if, you know, there's no monster around something that we want to get, then it could be considered fair game. And I actually really like this idea for a few reasons. First of all, it still shows consideration, right? Which is, you know, the main point of why I decided to, you know, put limitations and stipulations in this playthrough in the first place, to show, like, you know, vegan thinking, as it were. And at the same time, it allows us to inject a little bit more interest into this playthrough, because otherwise it would be focused primarily, you know, just around farming and foraging, which I imagine after a while can get boring a little bit fast. However, what this means is that now, in retrospect, the idea of picking, you know, the hilltop farm might end up being a bit more of a hindrance than I originally intended for it to be. Because sure, we still get the, you know, the little farming, the little mining area in the bottom left, but it feels like it's not going to be necessary anymore. But that's fine. We'll make do, of course. It's not like we're losing on anything too significant, you know. It's not like we're losing anything too significant in the grand scheme of things by not having any of the other farm types. It's just a convenient thing. Convenience thing, I should say. Another thing is that if we apply the logic that the commenter suggested, we could do the same thing about, you know, areas like the Secret Woods. You know, if I go in and see that there's like a mushroom that I want to pick, or for example, you know, some hardwood that I want to chop, and there don't seem to be any monsters around it at all, I think, according to the same logic, it would be fair game as well. So I'm definitely happy with that idea. Another discussion that happened in the comments, I can't remember what episode it was at this point, but it was relatively recent. Or maybe it was on Reddit. I can't remember. Maybe someone commented on Reddit. The idea that when it comes to like the coral discussion, there doesn't, if I remember correctly what they said, and maybe I'm misremembering, so please forgive me if I am. Wait, I want to check real quick if any maple trees have grown in the area that we assigned to them. Okay, not yet. But there is a digging spot here. And I do want to also go to the small quarry in the farm. Oh, and I will also check if any pine trees have grown in the top left, so we can put a tapper. And as mentioned in the previous episode, I'm keeping this area deliberately, with a lot of stumps ready, because I don't know how to generate moss, which is necessary for this recipe here. And I'm thinking that maybe if I leave tree stumps long enough, some moss might grow on them. This is, showing my complete blindness and lack of knowledge regarding the, 1.6 update. So we got another geode. I'll definitely store that for a lucky day. And I think for the rest of this day, because it's already noon, I might just go straight for the mines and not even go through town for a trash lab or stuff like that. Let's put the... You know what? We're probably going to find geodes in the mines, so I'm going to keep this one with me anyway. Is there anything else I want to take with me to the mines? I mean, we're not going to need an axe, so I'm going to... Are we not going to need an axe? No, we're not going to need an axe, so I'm going to put it here. And we have food on us, so energy and health is not going to be a problem. I don't think I want anything from here. And, I mean, I'm going to find more of a lot of these, right? But... no point in taking them with me. Oh, and now, okay, something important to talk about. So in the previous episode, I talked about potentially selling this book, if possible, to the bookseller. Oh, wait, there's a bookseller today, isn't there? I should go check that out before I go to the mines. So that'll also answer, whether or not we can sell this book. But I don't think I'm going to sell it anyway, because I want this +1 defense now that we're going to go into the mines. Because as much as the, Pacifist Valley mod is helpful, what it doesn't do is prevent you from taking damage, right? Even though you're cuddling with the monsters and you're trying to win them over, right? Until they're pacified, right? Until you befriend them, they still deal damage to you. They're still kind of their natural, I guess, inclination is to attack you, right? Let's give this daffodil to Harvey. See if he likes it. That's such a nice gift, thank you. So he does like it. Harvey, we sell a few over-the-counter medicines at the clinic. Feel free to stop by if you're feeling exhausted. I know that being a farmer is pretty tiring work. Don't overdo it. Right, I won't. In fact, today I'm going to focus on mining rather than farming. So yeah, I'm gonna skip talking to them because I do want to spend more time going to the mines. No birthdays coming up. The flower dance is in a couple of days, so I do want to start prioritizing giving gifts to... Well, I wish I knew what to give to Maru, right? But I have no idea at the moment. So, and it's going to be easier, I think, to get to 2 hearts with... where is she? With Leah, I think. So instead, before I go to the mines, I'm also going to prioritize that. Because I want to give her a gift both today and tomorrow. Say hello to Abigail. Oh hey, taking a break from work? Something like that, yeah. Okay, so in the previous time that we visited the bookseller, they had a specific assortment of books. Let's see if anything is different here. Stardew Valley Almanac. Read this to gain some farming experience. Woodcutter's Weekly. Read this to gain some foraging experience. I feel like something about... I don't know if every time the books are different, but I feel like there's at least a new one here, right? I feel like these two are relatively new. Whereas these ones are... Oh, there's Woodcutter's Weekly twice. So yeah, there's definitely a change from last time. That's good to know. Yeah, I don't want to buy any of these. Although, should I spend 3,000 on this? Probably not. So yeah, as I figured, you can actually sell books to the bookseller. But instead, I'm going to use this myself. Oh, did I drop it? How do I use it? How do I use it? Do I just keep it on? I thought it was a consumable. Do I just have +1 defense while I keep it on me? That's interesting. I guess so. You know what? What I will do by the next episode is try to figure out, how books work. So yeah, order of business, get a gold star daffodil, find Leah, give it to Leah. Oh, let's say hello to Maru, and then go to the mines for a little bit of exploration. Maru. Whenever I'm struggling with a technical problem, I always take a walk. It's surprising how much a change of scenery can help. Sounds about right. Okay. Should have brought a golden daffodil with me to start with. I think also another thing that I want to do starting this episode, at the end of every episode, once I have an idea of what I want to do in the next few days, I'm going to, create a short notepad, or create a short note, I should say. Where are the daffodils? Create a short note of things that I want to do the next episode, because obviously, usually it takes 6 days to a week between each episode that I play. So I want to be able to stay on top of tasks from a week prior, because otherwise I'm not going to remember them. For example, I didn't remember that that the dance is coming up and that I wanted to get to 2 Hearts with Leah before that happens. Whereas if I kept a note, I would have remembered it, been more efficient at this. So we can't get into her house yet. Let's see if she's somewhere around the lake here. I'm just gonna ignore Haley because she ignores me. Maybe Leah is at the bridge, or the dock, I should say. I guess not. Where could she be if not at her house? It might be the case that I won't get to do mining today, but I at least want to get into the caves to trigger the event with Marlin. Man, it feels like the day in the game passed so much faster for some reason. Maybe Leah is at the saloon, although probably not at this hour, right? Oh, interesting that Pam reacted to that rather than Alex. Let's see, just in case. Okay, she's not here. So, I guess for today we'll just, finish a regular trash lap. Maybe go, oh, you know what? Maybe she's at the beach. I'll go check there as well. But because we're not going to have time for mining anyway, I'm just going to complete a regular trash lap as intended. So I guess if you don't consume books, but instead you hold them, that's if you, have a lot on you at once, if you want to benefit from, a lot of books effects at once, you're going to have to carry them in your inventory, which doesn't sound very fun to me, but we'll see about that. Elliot. I'm kind of new to this town myself, but I really feel at home. I moved here only a year before you. Into a cabin on the beach. Not that there's anything wrong about that. Ooh, and also, in the last episode we found another book like this, another lost book. So we should check the library to read those. Let's see if there are any digging spots here. No. I won't take these corals now, but I do want to get back to the point that I started earlier. So forgive me if I'm misremembering the person who, made the comment about corals. Please forgive me if I'm misremembering it. And by the way, while I talk about it, I am going to just, kind of circle around this area to see if I can find Leah, because I do want to make sure to have 2 stars before the flower dance. Is it possible that she's just in her house all day on Mondays? I don't know. Just scanning around the area for Leah. Anyway, so the person who made the comment about corals, please forgive me if I, misinterpreted or misremembered it. But I think they're saying that really the only thing that could be relevant ethically regarding harvesting corals is that maybe sometimes, little animals or critters on the beach use them as cover. I think that's what they said. So I thought about that a little bit. Oh, a small bit. Yeah, I don't care about the fishing prompts. Okay, let's hope that Leah is in the saloon by now, and I just miss her. Ah, no Leah. Maybe she's on her way now from her house. I feel like a stalker, just going back and forth in a certain area, just waiting for someone specific. That's a shame. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to... Maybe we're not going to get Leah to agree to join us to the flower dance. So yeah, if you try to like go into the house, it says it's locked. Okay. Let's make our way to the mines through the mountain pass. See if there's any forage, and also trigger the event with Marlin. So by the next day, we're more prepared to go into the mines. And also, since I've kind of given up on the idea of getting 2 hearts with Leah before the flower dance, I could go straight to the mines tomorrow. So, is there anything? No, I just want to go to the mountain pass. So yeah, I've been thinking about the corals thing, and I'm not sure I'm entirely convinced by that. I know that corals aren't sentient, right? As far as I'm aware. Maybe I'm wrong about that, so please feel free to correct me. And if I am, then if I am corrected on that, then of course I will stop harvesting them. But overall, I think I can't think of a way that it would be too harmful at the moment to harvest corals. And by the time we are more financially stable, I'm probably not going to need to do that anyway. Okay. New event. Marlon. What's the voice I gave him last time during the Egg Festival? I can't remember. I'll just give him an old man voice, kind of like a rough old man voice.
I was just peering down into this old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. Still,
there's, you know what? Because he has an eye patch, I'm gonna give him a little bit of a pirate voice.
Still, there's probably good ore down there. But a dark place, undisturbed for so long, I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. Here, take this. You might need it.
A heart. You received a rusty heart.
Name's Marlon, by the way. I run the Adventurers Guild right outside. I'll keep an eye on you. Prove yourself, and I might think about making you a member.
Okay, so good opportunity to talk about this. Rusty Heart. This is, a replacement for the Rusty Sword that you usually get here. And instead of damage, it deals love points. So I think we have just enough time to demonstrate it a little bit and maybe go a couple floors in. But let's also check this quest. Explore the mine. There's an old mine shaft in the mountains north of town. There could be valuable minerals inside, but Marlon hinted that it might be dangerous. Let's go inside and see what we can find. And also I'm going to put the heart at 3 so it's easier for me to use it. So yeah, as you can see, no monsters in this floor, which is why I feel comfortable just, mining things around. And there's the path to the next floor. Okay, right off the bat, we get some more copper, which is going to be amazing. I don't see any oh, okay, so there's a slime here. It would be a good opportunity to express it. So the slime is not anywhere near this, copper, so I feel comfortable taking that copper. But, as you can see, the slimes that can still attack us, right? What we do with a heart is we just kind of try to love them. Like, it's kind of like love points, right? Now, I do still feel kind of bad about this because it does still seem like you're attacking them. But when you love them, you can see that like now they're like just staying there for a little bit and like expressing love to you, and like they're not harmful. Something that I am still concerned about is the fact that they still drop like monster loot. And I see, before this episode, when I installed Stardew, like Pacifist Valley, I seem to recall that, oh, you know what? Okay, we should get out. We don't have enough time. So yeah, just a little, excursion, and on the next day we'll have, I can showcase it a little more at large. So I seem to recall that there is a mod that replaces like regular monster drops with like less, I guess, items that are not so much like reminiscent of body parts, right? For example, like even with this with the Pacifist Valley mod, if we befriend a bat, they're still going to drop a bat wing a lot of the time, right? And I don't like that idea. So I think for now, let's also do this. So there are two ways to go about this. The first one, and what I was about to say, by the way, let me pause real quick, is that I seem to recall a mod that replaces them, right? To like much more friendly stuff. But when I installed the Pacifist Valley mod today and I was looking for the accompanying mod, and by the way, they have a synergy, right? Like the mods are designed to be able to like work with each other, or at least they have been in like previous versions of the game. I don't know if the second mod was updated. But yeah, since I can't find that at the moment for some reason, and if any of you know where to find it, please feel free to link it or let me know how to find it in the comments. But I think for now we have two options, right? Either we just take the monster parts and like pretend that like they're not problematic, or pretend that they that like they're outside our narrative, or in the same like just like what I just did, you know, if we ever do happen to like get monster parts, we could discard them right away, so to pretend that like we didn't get them in the first place, right? And I think that's a pretty cool idea. For now, until I find a more proper way to deal with monster parts, I think that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, let's put these back. I want to put this back outside, the algae, and put the golden daffodil back. Okay, let's go to sleep. It's all just one, it's just 3 like silver star dandelions, so not much money. That's fine. Day 23 of spring. And by the way, we're starting to approach the beginning of summer, so that would be cool. Okay, no rain tomorrow, but there's going to be the flower dance. Fortune teller. Ooh, fantastic luck today. So I think what I'm gonna do, you know what? I'm not gonna go to the smith just for 5 geodes. I think because this is such a good luck day, and good luck also affects the things that you can find in the mines, what I'm gonna do today is just rush straight ahead to the mines after watering the crops. Dear Sil, tomorrow we're all getting together for the flower dance. If you can find a partner, you might even want to participate in the dance yourself. There's a little clearing beyond the forest west of town where we hold the dance. Arrive between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. if you're interested. Mary Lewis. Oh, it's Mary Lewis. I should have given him a voice. That's fine. I guess since like my character is the one reading this, it would be in their voice, so I guess it's not a problem. Hello, Nooch. Who's a good boy? Have some water. Yeah, let's water the crops. So I'm realizing that we're not gonna get a lot of strawberry harvests before the end of the season, but that's fine. I knew that. I guess I knew it to some extent going into it. And this is why I saved a few packets for when, you know, maybe we get the greenhouse. Anyway, what was I talking about? I forgot. Oh yeah, I'm gonna rush straight to the mines after watering these crops. I feel like there's another thing I was talking about and I forgot it. Never mind. If I remember it, I'll just talk about it. So the pine trees seem to be growing quite a lot. That's good. And even though I want to check, you know, the maple trees to see if any one of them has grown so I can put on a tapper, I am going to skip on that for now because I want to spend as much time as possible in the mines today when there's such a high luck day, right? And thankfully, we have a lot of food to cover us in terms of energy. And also, with all the copper that we're about to find, it might be a good idea to upgrade the watering can first, because that would allow us not only to save a lot of energy, but also save a lot of time in future days. Because when you upgrade it to, like, the more times you upgrade it, the more, like, the easier it is to water crops because you can water more than one at a time. Okay. I may have overdone it with the seeds at this point, but it's gonna be okay. I have enough food for energy. Okay, just about down to the level of energy where I would stop for the day. But yeah, let's eat some salmon berries, restore some energy. Because mining does take a lot of energy as well. And, you know, now that I think about it, I guess, I don't know how the Pacifist Valley mods interacts with the, like with a combat skill. Oh, it's actually replaced by a loving skill. That's pretty fun. I wonder if any of the, you know, unique skills that you get at level 5 and 10 are different. We'll see. Okay, let's put the axe and the watering can back. I'm gonna take this with me and go to the mines right away. And now, I guess that we have access to the mines, it also wouldn't be a problem to craft stuff like, you know, mayonnaise machine, because we're getting earth crystal. We're going to get earth crystals. You know, coal for preserve jars and stone is also going to be relatively easy to get. Copper for tappers, right? So essentially, you know, Pacifist Valley, in conjunction with the comment that one of the you know viewers made on one of the previous episodes, in conjunction are going to be quite a lifesaver in this playthrough from a vegan perspective. So I'm really glad they made that comment. Let's give one salmon berry to Linus. This is a great gift, thank you. Oh wait, I have a voice for him.
Have you come to ridicule me?
No, I came to give you a gift. Come on.
I'm just minding my own business.
I know. I give you... Ugh, okay. I wish there was some interaction, you know, between when you give someone a gift and, like, what dialogue they have for you at that time. But I guess, you know, the fact that his dialogue at this time is kind of, like, negative has to do with the fact that, like, our friendship level is not that high. So this is the Adventurers Guild, but I think before we can enter it, we need to explore the mine first. Do that quest. So let's do it. Okay. So, if you're not very familiar with the mines mechanic, every floor there's at least one hidden ladder to the floor below it, and most of the time it's going to be hidden under some rock. But sometimes you know, you can get it from, you know, in the original game it would be killing monsters. In our case, it would be from befriending monsters. And also, you can use the weapon to destroy boxes like this, but I think it's easier with the scythe. So yeah, unless a monster attacks us and, you know, deliberately goes for us and makes things, you know, difficult, I'm not going to interact with other monsters at all, because I don't want to have to deal with the loot that they drop. So let's do our best to make it to level 5. And also, it is a good idea to have a torch on me. I'll put it number 6. So when you carry it around like this, you know, when you carry it around like this, it kind of like helps light things up. So as you can see, this slime over there is right by the you know, the copper, which means I'm not going to go for it. This slime over here is right next to this box, so I'm not going to take it. And thankfully they weren't very close to this quartz, so I'm going to take it. Now let's try to... Oh, there's the ladder right away. Let's get this copper. And since this slime is going to pester us if we don't befriend them during this floor, let's do it. Love me, damn it, love me. Oh, so like big rocks like this, contrary to the ones on the farm, you can actually, you know, destroy them, and they give a much higher, you know... Oh, there's a crab. Let's befriend them. Otherwise, they're going to keep attacking us. Love me, love me. Oh, and there's, just like I said, there's the entrance. And this slime is right by the quartz, so I'm not gonna get it. There we go, we made it to level 5. So every 5 levels, you can find a shaft, like a mineshaft elevator, which allows you to traverse to lower floors in the next time more easily. This slime is hanging around by these crates and barrels, so I'm going to leave them alone. And, I was just going to say, I was going to leave, and there's an earth crystal, fantastic. Let's take this quartz too, mine this big rock for more stone. And considering these bugs seem to just kind of be flying around and not like staying around certain resources, I'm not going to count it when they happen to be next to a resource for just 1 second. Let's eat some salmonberry for energy. So I was about to leave the mines in order to go visit the Adventurers Guild, but since we have so much more time left in the day, might as well try to push it to level 10. While gathering some cool resources along the way. Also, something that I've kind of gathered. Oh, amethyst. I don't think we still have a quest. No, we don't. Oh, and also the quest has been updated. Deeper in the mine. It seems that the mine elevator is still functional. It will allow you to quickly return to any elevator doors you've discovered. A deeper expedition might be in order. Reach level 40 in the mine. So that's going to take a while, but that's fine. What was I going to say? Oh, so bright gray rocks usually tend to provide a higher, I guess, number of stone when you mine them. Although, in some cases, they might require more swings in order to mine. So, for example, this one, required 1 swing. This one is 1 swing, but didn't, provide any rock. Whereas this one requires 2 swings, and it sometimes provides 2. I see topaz in the top left, so let's go get it too. And with all the extra resources that we're getting, like quartz, it might start getting easier to, pad up our wallet over time. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. Gonna be able to afford more stuff, like trees for some seasons. Oh, let's befriend this crab. Love me! Love me! Love me! Be my friend, come on. There we go. Oh, and we got a cherry bomb in return. Let's see, so I'm just gonna demonstrate how it works. You place it down next to a bunch of rocks, walk away, and it mines a bunch of them for you, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's try to make it to level 10 before the end of the day. Let's make sure to eat some salmonberry because we're very low on energy. Okay. More geodes is always nice. There's the exit. Okay. No one next to this box, no one next to this copper. So the slime here I would say is next to these two, so I'm not gonna take them. No one next to this quartz, so I'll take it. I want to mine this big rock over here. Avoid the insect. Just try to find the exit. There it is. Ooh, lots of boxes unattended. Aha, teddy bear. So, this is another variation of a weapon that you can use, but in a fluffy way instead. Let's see how it works. So definitely far more love points than the rusty heart, so I'm gonna replace it. And +2 attack. I'm not sure what that means in the context, but let's try it. Hello. Love me. Oh, it knocks them far. And it's pretty slow too, so I guess it's kind of like a variation of a club or something like that. Okay. Let's open these. Lots of cave carrots, always nice. I think there's a community center bundle that uses these. Oh, and look at all that copper ore. That's fantastic. Let's get all of it. Oh, need more energy. It's 7 p.m. So, oh, and we have an exit to level 10 already, so we're good. All right, let's just finish this floor and go out. You've got some new ideas to sleep on. That's probably mining. The mining level. More geodes is nice. I want as much stone as possible, so I'm gonna take the big ones out. And one more. Oh, there's a digger, or whatever. I don't remember what they're called, but let's try to befriend them. There we go. Now they're friendly to us. They're just following us around. That's cute. And we got, what did we get from them? I feel like we got something and I didn't pay attention to it. Oh well, I'll see in editing. Okay, so this last rock and the last ore vein over there. All right, time to get out. I'm gonna eat one more salamberry just to make sure that I don't end the day on super low energy. And let's get out. Oh, we got something at level 10, leather boots. So, as a vegan, of course, I think I'm going to discard this. All right, let's get out. Let's go see if we can access the Adventurers Guild. It's already nighttime outside. Aha, proven adventurers only, so I assume I'm going to need to get down to level 40 before that. I guess I can discard the rusty heart now for inventory space. Let's make it home, plant those few carrots and like the mixed seeds that we found, and start smelting some copper ore. I'm somewhat short on time today because there's another thing I want to do right after recording this episode. So I think after this day, we'll just do one more day. And even if it doesn't hit the 1 hour mark, I think I'll edit there anyway. We'll see. Okay. Let's plant some carrots. And plant the mixed seed here. And don't forget to water before I go to sleep. I think there's just enough water for all of that. Yep, good. Okay, so we've got, I think that we've got enough time to smelt, ore. But before that, is there anything I want to put here today? Let's throw away the slime. Sap I should put here. Anything else? I don't think so. Oh, stone, yes. I guess I should take stone to the, black chest in the house because it has to do more with mining. Let's do that. And right away put some copper to burn. So yeah, now we've got a lot of stuff to put here. Let's sell 1 quartz just to see how much they sell for. Keep the copper with me because I want to smelt it. Might as well keep this stone in my inventory because, it's going to keep going up and up anyway. And put the cave carrot here. So yeah, now unfortunately it's going to be a waiting game of just, waiting for copper to smelt. Although I think, sorry, had a burp. I think, no, okay. Once we get the second bar, I think we'll be able to craft. Oh, we only need 1 for it. Let's do it. So we got an earth crystal. And we got, you know what? I wouldn't have anything to do with the mayonnaise machine at this point because I can't remember what I can put in it in order to craft like vegan stuff. So I think I'll do that by the next episode. And for now, I'm going to set that aside. Although maybe I should use 20 copper ore to make another furnace. That'll definitely speed things up. Let's do it. We're going to find so much copper anyway that it's not like a scarce resource at this point. And let's put another one. Now we have, what would I want to craft with copper at the moment? I don't think I'm going to use it on, base sprinklers because those kind of suck. They only water 4 around. I can't think of anything that I want to craft with copper now, so I think I'm just going to save it. Oh, I guess tappers, but we've still got some time till then. For now, I think I'm just going to save it to upgrade the watering can. And then, of course, afterwards the pickaxe and then the axe as well. Maybe also the hoe once we have enough. And we definitely are going to have enough after this night to... Oh, I need coal. Definitely going to have enough to send the watering can to upgrade. However, gotta be very careful because you don't want to do that unless there is a rain day coming, or unless, you know, you don't have any crops to water, because you could get stuck without water, you know, without a way to water the plants. Okay, there's 5. I'm gonna put it here, save it for a rainy day, literally, I guess. And there we go. Okay, put the earth crystal back. I do want to check how much quartz sells for, so I'm going to sell it here. There we go. And I guess also, since we're going to be finding quite a lot of, minerals and gems like this, we could start trying to figure out which one Maru might like. So perhaps next time I see her, I'll give her a quartz, see if she likes them. All right, let's go to sleep. All right, level 3 mining. Oh, wow, wait. Oh yeah, I have mining from previously because I also have the quarry area. So yeah, level 3 mining plus pickaxe proficiency, new cooking recipe, miner's treat. Okay, so they sell for 25 each. Not that amazing, but better than nothing. Day 24. Weather report. Sunny tomorrow. Also remember today is the... Do I even want to go to the flower dance? We'll see. I mean, I do. I guess I kind of want to show it. Okay. And today is neutral. So I guess not too much priority to go mining. In that case, let me put these back. Save this for... Would I even be able to gift this to Maru today? Because I feel like the only time I'm going to be able to see her is in the dance. And I don't think you can gift stuff to people during events like that. So let's put this here. Take this with us. Let's also put the other stuff. The rock, the stone, and the quartz here. Have a letter. Okay, so this is Marlon, so I'll try to give him the voice.
I see you've been exploring the old mine. You've got the lover's spirit.
This is probably instead of like explorer or fighter spirit or something like that. So the Pacifist Valley definitely has affected this letter too, which is a really nice touch, I have to say.
You've got the lover's spirit, that much I can tell. If you can cuddle 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in my adventurer's guild. Be careful, Marlon.
All right, so I guess that's what we need to do in order to get access. Let's get some water before I forget. No maple trees grown yet. That's unfortunate. I'll also go check for the pine trees. Ooh, and we have quite a lot of copper ore down there. Okay, we have at least one pine tree grown, so I'm gonna grab a tapper real quick. Let's also say hello to Nooch. Hello, Nooch. Who's a good boy? Have some water. And grab a tapper. Oh, I still want the watering can with me, though. Let's grab these along the way. Also beans. And we should definitely craft at least 2 new batches of seeds because of the fertilized spots. I also see a digging spot over there. Let's put the tapper here for now. Coal is always nice. And let's go sell some of these and craft another pack. Oh, you know what? Before that, I'm going to visit the quarry as well. It's Wednesday, so Pierre's is closed. No moss on these yet, so it could be that I'm completely off the mark regarding that. If so, then hope you can forgive me. Nice, we got 3 out of that one. Okay. Now let's go sell some of the high quality stuff, craft some seeds, and then we can go out to the flower dance. Oh, and we also need to water the crops, of course. So, sell these, keep these for gifts, this, and this. Yeah, okay. Oh, and I can also sell the beans, I guess. You know what, I thought about it, and because I am going to want to do a lot of cooking, I think I'm going to increase my reservoirs from 3 each, if possible, to like, let's say 10 each. So I'm gonna put this here. And I think, you know what, now that we have an additional source of revenue from the mines, I don't feel quite as pressed to, have as many seasonal forage growing on the farm. I think I'm gonna just do 1 round this time, just for the sake of filling the fertilized spots, and then I'll store the rest. Because again, I do want to make sure to have quite a lot per type, for the for future cooking. Also, let's put, we can smelt 1 more. So let's do it. Stone here, coal here, daffodil here, and let's go. Oh wait, my bad. I wanted to fill the, okay, we'll craft another round then. The thing is, because we have a new revenue stream from the mines, it might be a good idea to start saving more energy for that, right? Although we do have a lot of salmonberry to spend. Yeah, let's craft another round. I'm thinking at least until we upgrade the watering can to be faster and spend less energy, it might be a good idea to, slowly cut down on the amount of crops that we grow. Because now we're just gonna spend 2 whole minutes or something like that watering crops. I don't have anything in particular prepared to talk about today while we water the crops. I figured, the Pacifist Valley thing in and of itself would be plenty to talk about, and I think for the most part I ended up being correct, because we are already slightly approaching the 1 hour mark. I'll think of something for next time, but for now I really don't have much to say while I water these crops. I'm trying to think if there are any implications for the fact that we're going to be mine delving at this point. Unfortunately, nothing I couldn't find any mod that could replace the, those leather boots that we found in the mines with something else. Something that would be more vegan. And I guess that's an interesting thing to talk about. Maybe you haven't watched the original Stardew Valley video where I talk about what I do with non-vegan stuff that I just happen to find, right? That are already that have already been produced or created, or gifted to me or something like that. And with the leather boots, sure, the animal is already dead, the boots have already been created, right? But I think there are quite a few reasons not to wear leather stuff, even if it's secondhand, right? The first one is that if you're seen walking around in it, you're essentially normalizing it to other people, right? And they might be inspired to buy new leather boots or new stuff made from animal products, right? The second thing is that, and I guess this is more of a kind of the ontological point, right? More about how you feel about it. I don't feel comfortable benefiting from something that was created from animal exploitation or animal abuse. I, just like I said in the video, if I was abused and, something was created for my abuse, I wouldn't want anyone to benefit from it. I would want it to be destroyed and gone, right? But yeah. So we're done watering. I think it's time to go to the flower dance. Is there anything I want to take with me? We definitely have enough money to be able to buy stuff there if we find something good. Oh, let's look at this quest here. Initiation. If you can love 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in Gunther's Adventurers Guild. Or in the... Sorry, not Gunther's. In the Adventurers Guild. I don't know why I put Gunther in there. Maybe because my mind skipped to like read the word guild and it kind of like mashed those two words together. So I think for the flower dance, we need to go down to the forest. Ooh, you know what? I wonder if a cherry bomb can destroy big rocks like this. Oh, we don't have ore. That's unfortunate. Okay, next time we get copper ore, I'm gonna try destroying some of these rocks with cherry bombs, because that might make traversing the farm a little bit easier. Okay, yeah, there's the event. So this area is usually inaccessible because there's no bridge to it. It's kind of like... It's a very exclusive area for this event only. Alright, let's see what we have in the shop. We have the... Ooh, is this 50 per... Oh, I guess it's 50 per one, not per 10. So there's a case to be made for... So there are rare crows, right? And there are 8 rare crows that you can collect. I think something happens if you find all of them, but I really don't want to spend, 2,500 gold on that right now. We could always just buy it next year. And I'm definitely not going to spend 1,000 for this recipe here. Maybe next year. Okay, let's say hello to everyone. Emily. Ooh, I'm stuffed. Hey, have you tried the red jelly yet? Oh, and then I guess the next time you talk to people, you can ask them out on a dance. However, we don't have, 2 hearts with anyone, so they're all just going to reject us. I guess just for the sake of, once we get to Maru or Leah, we'll ask them. Just so they see what they have to say. I wish Pierre would spend this time with the family. Clint. I wonder if Emily would dance with me? Well, you can always ask. Here's Maru. I like dancing, but this one is a little... Sorry? Wait. I like dancing, but this one is a little stilted. The old-timers really love it, though. Oh, okay. Yes, ask Maru to be your dance partner. I'm flattered, but no. I really like this honesty, though. Like, the not sugarcoating, nothing, just saying no. I really appreciate it. Oh, and I accidentally skipped Penny's dialogue. I'm sorry. I'll just leave this one behind. Harvey. I'm working up the courage to ask someone to dance with me. Oh, well, I guess you can go ask them. Linus.
Oh, hello there. It's nice of you to talk to me. Spring is almost over. What a shame.
Marnie. Love is in the air, and I'm still single. Maybe if you stopped abusing animals, some people would, start liking you better. Marlin.
Marnie looks lovely today.
Well, you can ask her out. Maybe you don't care about animals because you kill them. Or monsters, I should say. Alex.
I'm just enjoying the scenery. Haha.
Definitely not ask Alex for the dance. Oh, well, shall we start the dance now? Not yet. Talk to everyone around. George.
Flowers. I can hardly see them. It's too bright out here.
Evelyn.
I've been working on these floral arrangements for a week. Do you like them?
Yes, I do very much. Vincent. Oh, I guess Jess first.
Someday I'm going to be the flower queen.
Sure you are. Vincent. That's not fair. Why can't I be the flower queen? Yes, you can, Vincent. In fact, go for it. Push for it. I believe in you. Tear down gender norms. Okay, Robin. The air feels so sweet with all these flowers. Demetrius.
These springtime dances can be traced back to ancient fertility rituals.
Hey, you should know about this stuff, farmer. Jody. Are you still going to be dancing today still? I guess not. Shane.
Excellent
sauce. I'm not going to imitate the slurping sound. Willie. I guess I'll say hello.
I should have brought my fishing pole.
No, you shouldn't. Stop doing that. Gus. Frog season is really starting to pick up. What are you implying by that? Pam.
No, this is the life. A kid, sweet wine, a bubbling brook, warm air. Did I mention wine?
Now you have. Sam.
You know what? I admit it. I really like flowers.
Let's try to ask Sam out for the dance, see what his response is. I don't know, maybe next year. Let's say hello to Sebastian. Ugh. Oh, you have nothing else to say? Okay. Well, let's ask Sebastian out to see if he's into it. No, there's someone else I want to dance with. Well, I appreciate the honesty. That's really cool of you. Abigail. I really hate dancing in front of everyone. It's so embarrassing. Mom makes me do it. Well, never mind. All right. Oh, and I guess there's Leah and Elliot that we haven't talked to yet. Elliot.
I wore my best shirt for the dance. This sort of thing doesn't happen very often.
Definitely not ask Elliot out. And Leah. Hi, Sil. Glad to see you here. Yes? Ask Leah to be your dance partner. I'll be honest, I don't want to dance with you. I love how honest everyone is. I wish more people like this were like this in real life. And finally, Haley. Ugh. I'm practicing my dance moves. It needs to be perfect. I've been Flower Queen for the past 5 years, and I'm not ready to step off the throne just yet. Definitely not ask her out, and I think it's time to initiate the dance.
Well, should we start the dance now?
Yes, let's start. It's funny that like in older versions of the game, before Emily and Shane were kind of like available to romance, before they were considered like bachelor and bachelorette, there were only like 5 pairs in this dance. So it's fun to see them now. Okay, that was fun. Time to go home. And yeah, unfortunately, events like this basically spend the rest of the day. Like you get back and it's already like 10 p.m. I don't think any maple trees have grown. Yeah, not yet. That's okay. So, I think this would be a good spot to end the episode. I recognize that it's not quite yet an hour, but like I said, there's something I want to get to today, so I think I'll end it here. Let's go to sleep. Got quite a bit of money from farm forage, I'll call it. And we go into day 25 of spring. So I guess next time we're going to be finishing spring together. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Stay mindful, eat fruit, and don't multiply. Peace.